welcome indications by yourselves that the company plans to invest substantially in data centers and cybersecurity industries in Africa as well.
Bengameli Cyril Ramaphosa unqome inkampani tebuchwepheshe yaseShayina iHuawei ngekutshala imali kuleli.
President Ramaphosa has noted and welcomed the Constitutional Court decision.
Ngandela umthethosisekelo yithola ukuthi besinesisekelo sinqumo sabengameli Cyril Ramaphosa sekumisa emsebenzini umvikelo womphakathi advocate busisiwe Mkhwebane.
It is a very important day for us and also for the community at large.
Usheshe watfikela takhamtu sentuzuma eThekwini Khisimusi njengoba impilo esikoleni sesipho sethu seyita uphuculwa sengeke iphindze ifane. Baba kuhle kuhlangana endzabeni teSiswati la SABC yake sibukele thamba embili lemuhla. Khumana na SABC News. Sishayele ngetindzaba letishisako. Tindzaba nje. Kusiluma indlebe lobanga ngitiphi tinkikathi nikhungethene ngomphakathi. Sishayele ku 011 714 6133 noma usithumele email ku news@sabc.co.za. iSABC News live lakho itimele ayithathi hlangothi. Lesenza kuthola tithi inkantolo yomthethosisekelo kuleli seyijike ngalifastelo isicelo selithiwe ekuhlunyelwa kwesibindelo besihlose kujikisa isinqumo senkantolo ephakeme lesathi kukhishwa ijele kwamengameli phambili Jacob Zuma ngesimo sakhe sempilo kwakungemthetho. Lenkantolo yomthethosisekelo ithele isicelo eside nalokuncane lokungenda kuthi kujikiswe leso senkantolo lephakeme. Lenkantolo beyithite ngekubona kwayo lobeka phethe ekuhlunyelwa kwesibilo ngaphambili Arthur Fraser wagunyata ngalokungemthetho kukhulu kwamengameli phambili Zuma ejele. Kanike Zuma wahlala ejele lase-escort isikhathi esingaphansi kwenyanga ezimbili kanti bekumele abhandle ejele etilishumi umbiko ligcwele utholakala endzabeni tabuza kwethu letilandzelako khona la ku SABC. Bengameli Cyril Ramaphosa unqome inkampani tebuchwepheshe yaseShayina iHuawei ngekutshala imali kuleli. Lokhu kuvela ngesikhathi lenkampani yetfula sikhungo sayo lesizikele sedulu eJozi. Lenkampani ithi ifuna kudlala inzima lenkulu kusita ekuxhumaniseni ngetebuchwepheshe emakhaya nemabhizinisi nekwendlulisela emakhono kubantu labasha.
Mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa ukwesekele ngalokuphelele kuvula kwesikhungo seHuawei kuleli eJozi. Lesikhungo sihlanganisa icheme teHuawei tonke njengoba sibuye sisebenzisana nabosomabhizinisi bakuleli nalabo labena ema-apps nabosomabhizinisi be-ICT labasathuthuka. Mengameli Ramaphosa uthi kuthuthukisa tebuchwepheshe kubaluleke kakhulu kuleli kude ukuthi lite ukwati ukucudzelana nalamanye emave.
We welcome indications by yourselves that the company plans to invest substantially in data centers and cybersecurity industries in Africa as well. By adopting the range of cutting-edge technology being pioneered by companies such as Huawei, South Africa, and the continent, will be able to leapfrog into the fourth industrial revolution.
iHuawei ithi ifuna kudlala inzima lebaluleka kakhulu kusiteni leli ukuthi lihambisane nesikhathi kutebuchwepheshe ikakhulu kade kusiteni insha. Kusenjalo mengameli uthi ubona lesikhungo sivula emathuba emsebenzini.
So it is my hope that this innovation center will be a springboard to launch new local ICT enterprises that creates jobs. We hope that it will be a springboard to new business processes that will grow our economy as well.
Abekhungethwe kushiswa kwemaloni nebugebengu kuleli. Mengameli uthi tebuchwepheshe tidlala inzima lebaluleke kakhulu ekulisaneni netimo tebugebengu lobungalawuleki.
When I went to Shenzhen, I saw how you've been able to use technology to deal with criminality. And we have a big challenge when it comes to security. And we now need to various methods, including technology, to deal with the spate of criminality.
Mengameli Ramaphosa uthi lo mgomo wakuleli uyawusekela kakhulu umkhakha wetebuchwepheshe nalokuthi iHuawei iqhubeka njalo nekusata imali kuleli kusukela nga1999 kanzi lokho bekuthi ngomade ukuthi tingaphani senelithemba kumnotho wakuleli.
Umuloti John Stanizan uthi uvakashela amadolobha nenzawo lesemakhaya kulonke lelive kukhuthaza abantu abangaduli kwa-25 million abangakabhalisele kuvota nabo labazange sebevote ukuthi basebenzele lithuba ukuvota nga-2024. Stanizan bekakhuluma esigodini saseval ekupheleni kwemkhankaso weliviki eGauteng. Lo mholide bekathe akulesifundza kutokukhankasela icembu lakhe ngaphambi kwelikhetho leminyaka lotako kuleli.
Baholi nebalandzeli be-DA babumbene ngengoma. Ngalamafisha nje bathi sekusele kancane ukuthi bahole njengoba sekusele tinyanga letimbalwa ukuthi lukhetho langa 2024 luqale. John Steenhuisen longumholi walelicembu unemalanga lamana kulesifundza kanzi uvakashele iSoweto neVal.
I think that people are very ready for change. I think many people are very frustrated at the ongoing corruption, the state capture 2.0 that we're seeing, and of course there's revelations that are coming out on a virtual daily basis of government funds being used to prop up and improve the lives of politicians, not the people of South Africa. I think load shedding has had a big impact on communities across South Africa, and I think people are desperate for some form of change.
Baholi balelicembu eGauteng bathi bahlele kuphucula lesifundza.
People of Gauteng are saying they're tired of a province that doesn't have a plan. We've put plans together that change of infrastructure that we want to then ensure that happens here. We don't want, the quick, green overalls that are going to disappear after elections. We want permanent jobs for our people.
Lelicembu leliphikisako lithi uma lingahola nje litawuqinisekisa ukuthi tidzingo tetakhamuti tibekwe mbili hayi lokhu lokwendeka nyalo.
Inkantolo yomthethosisekelo itfola ukuthi besinesisekelo sinqumo samengameli Cyril Ramaphosa sekumisa emsebenzini umvikelo womphakathi advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Lesinqumo lesikhishwe ngavilinye ngekusebenzisa ebuchwepheshe lenkantolo ivune isicelo se-DA nesemengameli kuphikisa umyalo wenkantolo ephakeme yaseNtshonalanga Kapa.
Lolu dzaba lwaqala nakuphuma sinqumo nyakenye ngenyanga yeNyoni enkantolo lephakeme esifundeni saseNtshonalanga Kapa lesiqinisekisa ukuthi kukhishwa kwa-advocate Mkhwebane kube ngilokhu ngemthetho. Kulokunye kuvetwe ukuthi kungabonakala njengesinqumo sekutiphinzisela ngekuphenya tinsolo tekweba eplazini lamengameli Phalaphala nanobe kunjalo inkantolo yomthethosisekelo yaphuma nesiphetho lesehlukile.
The appeals must accordingly be upheld and the conditional application for confirmation of the High Court orders and cross appeals dismissed. And this court finds that the Section 18 application for leave to appeal was an entirely unnecessary and anticipatory proceeding.
Inkantolo lephakeme iyabeka eceleni isinqumo samengameli sekumisa Mkhwebane emsebenzini.
President Ramaphosa has noted and welcomed the Constitutional Court decision on the suspension of Advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. The Constitutional Court judgment affirms the fact that the President acted within the rule of law, and it also affirms the President's adherence to due process and fairness.
Umholi we-EFF Julius Malema uthi noma asihlonipha isinqumo semthethosisekelo sekumisa Mkhwebane emsebenzini, mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa kusafute aphendvule.
If the President had no case to answer, SARS would have come out by now. Reserve Bank would have come out by now. The Hawks would have come out by now and said, there's nothing here, we investigated. The fact that they are taking time to clear their own president, it tells you that there is an issue with the president, but because to go against the sitting president is career limiting, they decided to do a delay tactics. They will arrest him immediately when he says his goodbyes in the office.
Sekulindeleke ukuthi kuvakale ngaMkhwebane ukuthi uqhubekela njani empili ngalesimo sakhe.
Licembu le-ATM livakalise khasateka ngesinqumo senkantolo yomthethosisekelo lesithola ukuthi mengameli Cyril Ramaphosa kude lapho into liphutha khona ekumiseni emsebenzini umvikelo womphakathi advocate Busisiwe Mkhwebane. Labanye amaqembu epolitiki athi kufanele sihlonishwe lesinqumo salenkantolo.
The finding of the Constitutional Court that President Ramaphosa acted rationally and in his rights to suspend the public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane is proof that millions of rand of taxpayers' money was wasted on legal costs.
The Apex Court has now decided that the suspension of Public Protector Khwebane by the President of the country. There was nothing untoward about it.
We firmly believe that this judgment does not reflect the principles of justice and impartiality.
The ACDP does think that it is rather unfortunate that the President's timing to suspend the Public Protector took place 2 days after she had indicated that she would investigate the theft at the President's Phala farm.
Lesiphetolo umbiko lwagunyatwa inkantolo uthole isinqumo uthi isimo sengondo iyazandile mafa losola ngokushisa iParliament asikasimami ngakho etakwadi kulandzela inqubo yenkantolo loloko lokushiwako. Nzabona swatla ke SABC la ubukela khona ukhethe kahle sakwamukela hlala nathi. Umbiko wengqondo lokhishwe ngudokotela wenkantolo uvete ukuthi izandile mafele kuthiwa washisa iParliament akakhona ukulandzela inhlelo yenkantolo ngakho ngeke akhona ukudumela ngalokufanele. Lo mbiko uphinza uvetela ukuthi mafe azange abone nebubi betendo takhe. Umsola usanza kwento lihlolo lengqondo esibedlela lesempumalanga Kapa.
Zandile Mafe ungene eboxini enkantolo yakhafule malangabe ashone kusho ukuthi wayishisa iParliament kanti futhi angaphinza futhi ayishise.
Here this Parliament I ban it intentionally. Me Christmas Zandile Mafe I want to ban it more if it doesn't move to Bloemfontein or Pretoria.
Mafe waboshwa emva kwelangabi lelangama iParliament kwasha kwangconca ingcenye yeParliament enyakenye enyangeni yaBhimbidvwane. Waboshwa ke wagcinwa ePortsmouth sibedlela kulandzela kuhlolwa kwengqondo lobekwesibili. Ekuceleni kwatfolakala ukuthi une-paranoid nesizofera kepha inkantolo yayicitha lemiphumela. Yalo muhla ke ayikalalelwa kulandzela kuphahlwa kwamafe enkantolo.
I want a life sentence of 25 years from now 2023 until after 2043. I'm not afraid of a life sentence. You took me to the psychiatrist. There is no psychiatrist, is a court, is a private court.
Bameli bamafe bacele ukuthi licutshelwe emibili ngemaviki lasithupha lelicala batawukwati ukuthi itfolela wabo dokotela wengcono tawucwaninga amafe.
It's extremely difficult to get experts to help us. And obvious, the court reiterated it on a number of occasions that Mr. Mafe has got a right to challenge and interrogate the findings.
Li judge Erasmus lihleba bameli bamafe ukuthi benda lelicala lingakhona ukuchubekela emibili nekuhluleka ukukhuluma kusenesikhathi kulandzela ukuthi banikwe umbiko kusesenesikhathi. Uhlehlisele licala emaviki amathathu nesigamu wathi kuyagcina kwendeka lokho.
The findings were 1, that the accused is unable to follow court proceedings as to make a proper defense. Secondly, that at the time of the alleged offense, the accused was unable to appreciate the wrongfulness of the act in question and unable to act in accordance with such appreciation of wrongfulness.
Umbiko wemiphumela unguwo kanzi ukhathatekile ngokucutshekelwa emibili kwaleli cala uthi kuyamhlukumeza mafe.
It's not in the interest of justice for us to keep him this long, and that we need to have a movement in this case.
Inkantolo ikhiphe isinqumo sekuthi mafe avalelwe esibhedlela sasePortsmouth nobe amikiswe nakuliphi lijele litawukhona kumnika tinsita tetempilo langahle yadidzinga. Lelicala litawubuyela enkantolo mhla ti-10 kulenyanga letako.
Indvuna itemfundo lephakeme Presidency Monday ithi njengoba ngasetulu lizenga labantu abasha labaphuma etikolweni nebete nemisebenzi kumcoka kakhulu ukuthi kufakwe umfutho emfundweni yamakhono. Nzimande bekakhuluma kumhlangano lehlandla leshumi etindvuna temfundo temave Briggs eKruger National Park eMpumalanga.
Umhlangano welishumi wetindvuna tematiko temfundo emaveni langaphansi kweBRICS tihlanganisa tinhloko teutfutfukisa imfundo kulawo mave. Kanti ke tivumelene ngetinkondlo letisiphohlongo. tifake ekhatsi kuguquguquka kwesimo selitulu kuthuthukiswa kwemabhizinisi emakhono kwemukela kweticu emkhatsini walamave tebuchwepheshe kuthuthukiswa kwentsha lecedza isikolo kubekwa kwamanyuvesi emhlaba wonke kanye nekukhuliswa kwabantwana kusukela babancane. Leli ke lithi imfundo yasemakhonweni TVET imqoko kusetshenzisweni kwaletingoni.
One way of tackling out of school youth is expanding technical and vocational education and training. So that is why it's very important. But the other important matter is what we are discussing relates to what we call mutual recognition of qualifications. So that if you get it, a student gets a scholarship to go and study in Russia or China, must be able that qualification to be recognized in South Africa or vice versa.
Kuguquguquka kwesimo selitulu sekuvele kuyingcinamba umhlaba wonke jikelele kumqoko kufundiswa kuphindze kunqotshwe lesimo imfundo yaseBrazil ihamba phambili.
Teach from the youth from the beginning how to mitigate climate change. We have to teach children and also teenagers and all about this.
Lo mhlangano ingcenye leli endvulelano omkhulu lutawubanjwa ngengci kuleli.
Sekubutile ukuthi mbukele kulandzela kushiswa kwamaloli kubonakala kulamalanga kuleli ucabanga ukuthi yini lokungendiwa ngalendzaba uphendule kanjena.
Ngithi isombululo esingaba khona ukuthi uhulumende akakhiphe bonke labashayeli ikakhulu labo labasuka emavini angaphandle laba driver amaroli kuze ukuthi kukhona ukuthi kube khona isombululo endzabeni yekushayela kwemaloli.
Afuneka zilalelwe izifuno zama truck drivers eSouth Africa ukuthi yini labakhala ngayo ukwenzela ukuthi kuzoye ukuthi bashisa ama truck. Okunye engakusho nje ukuthi uhulumeni weSouth Africa vele ujutsha amasotsha kube yiwona kade ama truck ngani ngoba ngicabanga ukuthi amaphoyisa umsebenzi wawo omningi kakhulu ayehluleka.
Ayikho enye plan ngokuba inkampani zekukeki ukusebenzisa abantu bamanye amazwe abantu balapha bengasebenzi bengaqhubi izitruck. Mina ndicebisa uba inkampani nohulumende mazenze ukulungile.
Udaba lokushisa kwamatruck asilumukeli sekahlanya nyawo zombili kodwa uhulumeni ngicabanga ukuthi uyena okumele ukuthi aze nesombululo ukuthi ahlale phansi nabanikazi bamatruck xoxwe bebuyekeze indlela abaqasha ngabanikazi bamatruck.
Babonakele kwivideo abaningi isombululo sayo sonke lento ukuthi ababoshwe ngoba uvikela umbuso lo bavikela umbuso izinto zokhuphuka etolo amanani azokhuphuka ivele imali ingekho.
Fanele baqatshe i75% or i80% yala eSouth Africa ngoba manje ngibo abacabanisa amaSouth Africa nabantu bangaphandle.
Lona ngumbono wembukeli iSABC eteyathweswa ukuthi uphendulela ngawo. Etibakethe liranda liqinile licathaniswa netimali itakula manye mave. Kudemidlalo usheshe wefika Christmas umuntu womphakathi eSentuzuma eThekwini. Impilo ngeke isafana esikoleni sababakala phansi isipho sethu primary inikele ngemishini yokuprinta impahla yesikolo ayenza ukuthi votovoca nalokunye. Lokhu kube ingcenye emkhankaso weMandela Day.
Kungakabibi nje kutobe kuyiNelson Mandela International Day igepha lilanga lalomuhla limgqoko esikoleni samabanga phansi eTuzuma. Lokhu ke kuyingcenye oluhlelo lweCOSAFA lominyaka yonke yokujikijela leJazz Vivanini yilekelele labaswele lidolobha leThekwini lidlala inzima lenkulu ekubaleni izikole letimbili ukuthi tihlumule kulesendo seCOSAFA.
It is a very important day for us and also for the community at large because we've got what we were looking for.
Nanobela amaqembu amatasa ngiyaphathisa isikhathi sawo abayingcenye yokunikwa kwetipho libambele imiceceshi bafana Morena Ramoreboli kanye nemlingani wakhe longumceceshi weLesotho Lesninoshi bapheleke idwela ubukapteni babo ngekwehlukana kanye nalabanye bomkanjubovu bebadlali bakadzini.
Really it's exciting and I think this is our future and honestly speaking I think it's a very good gesture from Hollywood Beds, COSAFA, SAFA and everybody who's involved in making sure that they bring smile to these kids.
ISAFA eThekwini inquzo takhamuti ukuthi tinakekele letipho letibuya kuCOSAFA.
Thekwini was so happy
about what is happening today, because schools, especially in rural and township areas, are not receiving any assistance. They depend on parents only.
Sikolo samabanga laphansi siphesihle akusiso kuphela isihlomule kulolu hlelo kepha nebuhle bethu lese inanda naso sizuzile njengoba inikete tembatho tevolleyball.
Nathi longatlinzela ukuphuma imbitweni kuligwala FM nyalo ngensimbi yesithupha.
Ngomshana wavelonke welitiko lokuhlonyeliswa kwesimilo Mahoti Tubahale uyatiphika letinsolo letitsi Dr. Nandi Phamagudumana uphathisa kweliqanza kulelijele lebantu labasikati eKroonstad esifundeni seFree State. Kushone bantu labane nakushayisana timoto letimbalwa emgwaqweni N12 emkhatsini weMalahleni nase-Ogies kulesifunda seMpumalanga.
Sitibeka la kuthola umthethosiphetolo sikhona simo sentulo ukhona lesindebele kusasa ngesikhathi esifanako khona la ku SABC 1. Sale kahle.